Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the Milwaukee Brewers. Number 28 makes his much anticipated debut. Next. Freddie Peralta will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Digging in, Nico Horner. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for the Cubs, the shortstop, Nico Horner.
First pitch on its way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. Dan, D-Row, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of the season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. D-Row, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
Ian Happ checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. Peralta has compiled over 600 innings of work in his major league career and sports an ERA right around the major league average at just over 4. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Can't complain a bit about the weather here. 75 degrees our temperature at first pitch. Now the 2-0 home. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. So a double into the gap has him in business here with 1 away. And as we pull up our Cubs leaderboard, you can see he ranks second on the team in that category. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. First pitch coming. Here it is.
No, that missed.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Row, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Runner at second here with 1 man out.
Yeah.
2-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. One and 0. Here it is. Fouled away. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Two out here and a runner at second. And it's fouled away.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
From the stretch, the 1-2.
No, that's high.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
The set and the 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Justin Steele starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Now in the box, Willie Adames. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And the pitch.
1-0.
Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. Well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting. Great defense. Good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
Brewers shortstop ahead with a 3-1 count.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game. And here's Christian Yelich now, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. First pitch on its way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Adames on at first, nobody out. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back. A 1-1. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Happ will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Time now for a look at the hometown Brewers starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, this lineup could really benefit if Christian Yelich could find his groove. He has really struggled. Struggle is a kind word. He's been terrible with runners in scoring position. He's hit under 200 in those situations this season. And when that's the case, you start to think that...
In the dirt, and he can't quite dig it out. To the plate now, Michael Brasso, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. First chance for him here with a runner at first and one gone. Drives it out to deep right center field. Going back is Bellinger, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Here's the first pitch to him. Jesse Winker started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. This one's down to third. He's got it to second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Standing in, Patrick Wisdom. He's definitely a long ball threat, currently third in the National League in that category.
This guy's right in the prime of his career right now. The power bat speaks for itself. One of the more dangerous hitters in the game of baseball.
First pitch of the at-bat.
That missed. That's the ball.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. One and two now.
1-2.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. And he fouls this one off. Here's another 2-2. Turned on down the line. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball three.
Wow, was he looking to swing the bat right there? Check pitch on a swing. That ball wasn't even close to the zone.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And that misses for ball four. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Eric Hosmer to the plate now. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. This one's down to third. Right to him. The second for one. On to first, and that'll take care of Hosmer as well. It's a double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Now at the plate, Nick Madrigal. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. And he pops it up. But this will land untouched. well above the letters with the fastball that time. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2 count.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. He loses him on ball 4.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So in now for Chicago, Tucker Barnhart. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. First things first, here's a throw over. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
No score here as we play inning number 2. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Ball 1, well below the zone.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Pretty forceful about it, too. And the inning is in now, number 28. And this at-bat marks the beginning of his big league career. An exciting moment for him.
Yeah, what a monster moment for not only himself, but his family, all the coaches that have helped him along the way. This is a monumental moment in his career.
The windup and the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Well, making it to the bigs was far from guaranteed for him. It's got to be a great feeling to finally have that major league jersey on his back, huh?
And he's done exactly that. And I'm sure he's had to prove himself to himself at moments. Had to look in the mirror and decide, is this what I want to do with the rest of my life? Grinding it out on the buses in the minor leagues. But it all comes to fruition now, stepping into the batter's box in the big leagues for the first time.
Stepping in, Bryce Terang. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Nobody out, runner on first. Throw over to the bag, runner back safely. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Down the first baseline. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swung on in the dirt, and that's a strikeout.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
At the plate, William Contreras. Strike called. Now the throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
Happ will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2.
Batting 9, the pitcher, ready. Peralta.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And into bat next will be Freddie Peralta. He's set and the pitch. Bottom of the second here with no score. 2-0.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
He's set the 3-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Mancini makes the catch for out number 3. Brewers strand 1. Will move to the third with no score. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Justin Steele. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. Drilled right back up the middle. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
Into the box now, Nico Horner, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
A runner at first with no outs here. 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Stop by the post office to get stamps on the way to mailing in that swing. It's 3-2 now.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing. So that's ball 4.
Now back left field.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Ian Happ. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. As a look, now the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And in the end, the tag appears to have been a bluff. He's back to second. Now to the plate, Trey Mancini. 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. Gone. And that one had some extra distance. So a 3-run shot to left center. 19th home run for him on the season. And the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues. But when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now.
Bellinger.
As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2.
That's the ball. 2-2.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Yelich is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, number 16.
Digging in, Patrick Wisdom. He drew a walk his first time up. Here it comes. Fouled away. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1-2.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. 3 runs already home here. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. But the Cubs do get 3 on the 3-run home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's 3-0 Chicago. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Willie Adames.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch is popped up. Hosmer is there for it. He's got it 1 away. And with 1 away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these 2 teams sit in relation to one another. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. First offering on its way. Bases are empty, one man out. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Hey, after those two breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Bounce towards the second baseman. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
That was a nasty sinker right there. Sometimes you get a little luck on the offensive side. Definite ground ball with eyes right there.
In now, Michael Brasso. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in there. Runner at first here, one man out. And it's fouled away. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit well on the ground to first. One there. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Now batter, number 11.
Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Rowdy Tellez. His first plate appearance resulted in an intentional walk.
And they'll have to kind of come after him this time. No good reason for walking him right here.
He's set. Here it comes. Curveball taken for a strike on the inside.
Like that pitch there. Lefty on lefty matchup. Curveball away to a lefty. Smart pitch.
Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Milwaukee leaves one. They trail in this one 3-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Striding in once again, Eric Hosmer.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. One and one, the count to the Cubs first baseman. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter number 1.
So striding in, Nick Madrigal.
Nick Madrigal.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's the ball.
The 1-0.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
The 2-1 is a fastball that misses.
That's the ball. 3 balls, 1 strike.
The 3-1.
Strike 2. Full count.
And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. Now the 3-2 pitch. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
At the plate, Tucker Barnhart. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 1-0 home. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 2-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Real nice curveball there. Had a lot of late break, and he waved right through that one.
Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And again a throw over, being especially careful here. Another throw over, but the runner's back easily. 3 runs, 3 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Now a chopper to first, might only get 1. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings, as that one will retire the side. So they breeze through this half of the inning. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Cubs lead this one 3-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next to bat will be Jesse Winker.
The right fielder, Jesse Winker.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Pitch on the way. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Going back is Bellinger. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, number 28.
Digging in now for the Brewers, number 28. He reached on a single in his first try. Now here it comes. A ball and no strikes.
One ball, no strike.
And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. The 1-1. On the ground to third. Throw gets him, 2 down. So with 2 gone here in the fourth, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And you can see that both guys are well into the 90s, 95 on one hand and just 2 miles an hour slower on the other. Next for Milwaukee, Bryce Terang. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. They certainly know how to have a good time in Milwaukee, and I believe this may just be a brand new type of polka. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Justin Steele. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
2 balls and a strike. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time is a called strike 3 on the corner.
Now I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
Nico Horner is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball.
A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now.
Those are just 2 great takes right there. Those are pretty good pitches. Sliders down the way, both of them. Just off the plate. Couldn't get the batter to fish.
There's ball 4.
Ball 4.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Stepping into the box, Ian Happ, 1 for 2, including a double back in the first. Has a look, now the pitch.
Nope, ball.
The 1-0. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Now the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Runners on first with one down. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Center fielder looking up at the track. The wall. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, and that is 27 for him on the year. And the Cubs have now opened this up to a 5-0 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Now back.
So here's Trey Mancini as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ball 2 now.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
Outside. 3-0 now.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
3-0 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. 5 runs on only 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And he misses again, as the command is definitely letting him down now. It's ball 4.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Here comes the Milwaukee skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Bryce Wilson enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Cody Bellinger will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. Has a look, now the pitch.
No, that's inside.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Hit hard, but this will be a foul ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
That's the ball.
Well, that curveball was really a hanger, and that's not a good sign. He's got to get back on track. He needs that release point to get out front and get the ball down in the zone.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
The batter, number 16.
Digging in, Patrick Wisdom comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball. 1-0. No, that missed.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. First and second now, 1 man out. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. That misses. 2-0.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
2 down, runners at first and second. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
2-1 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed. 2-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's the Cubs 5 and the Brewers nothing. Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And he said they just aren't putting enough competitive at-bats together right now. He told me he can't recall many times where they've been able to get to a full count today. And while that's not always a necessity for success, they've clearly had their struggles today, especially when it comes to making things difficult on the opposing pitching.
Thank you, Heidi. Striding into the box, number 24. They'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. '50th pitch of the game on its way. Ground ball left side. Scooped up. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The batter, number 46.
Brian Anderson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
In hitting for the Brewers, number 9, Brian Anderson.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch.
1-1.
One out, nobody on. Skied into straightaway right. Mancini moving back. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
The batter, not shortstop, Willie Adames.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Willie Adames. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, pretty impressive if you ask me. So many times you beat a sinker into the ground, you end up grounding out to third. You're running down to first base, and you're so upset at yourself. At least he got under the thing. He knows his bat plane is pretty decent.
A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. The 1-1. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. 2 out, nobody on. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Cubs 5 and the Brewers nothing. Number 31 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 31.
So striding forward now, Nick Madrigal. It was a walk in his last trip.
Nick Madrigal.
Here comes the first pitch. To short, hit hard. Adames brings it in. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now that's catcher Tucker Barnhart.
At the plate, Tucker Barnhart, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Ball. 1-0.
The 1-0 home. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
The batter, the pitcher, Justin Steele.
Standing in now, Justin Steele. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. There's one, but wisely no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Nico Horner from the stretch.
Ball.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
Now the 2-0 is in there for strike 1. Now the 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Ian Happ would be next. A runner on first with 2 away. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's gone a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Ian Happ is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. Steele rounds the corner and is headed home, and he's safe at the plate. As they pile on, it's now a 6-0 game.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Looking up is the center fielder. To the track, to the wall. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So a 3-run shot to left center, his 2nd home run of the game, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Elvis Peguero gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. So here's Cody Bellinger, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. In there, and it's even now, 2-2.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Cubs 9 and the Brewers nothing. In is Christian Yelich, and through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, You certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a line drive, but this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. One gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Michael Brasso.
Now at the plate, Michael Brasso, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Lofted in the air out to right field. Mancini is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, number 11.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard down the line. This is foul for the first strike. The 0-1 on its way. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. That misses 1-2.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
The count now at 2-2. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Sliced hard on the ground, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
He had just retired 9 straight batters right there. He hadn't been in a stretch in a long time. Let's see if the offense can break through.
Stepping in now, Jesse Winker, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. No hits to this point. Ripped down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Hey, after back-to-back two-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
So now to the plate, number 28, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Down and away, ball one.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
One and two now as that one's fouled off. Two men are on with two men out. Frozen on strike three for the final out of the inning. Brewers strand a couple. They're down 9-0. New inning set to get underway, and set to go as the third baseman, Patrick Wisdom.
Number 16.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Peguero, a 25-year-old. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike two. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
To the plate now, Eric Hosmer. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Clearly fooled there on the slider.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball two. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch, and he fouls this one off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Nick Madrigal. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Line drive to center field, but this will not get down quickly enough as it's... At the plate, Bryce Terang. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. This one's flared out toward left. Here comes a left fielder. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Yeah, he's got the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
Into the box now, William Contreras, as he takes a cold strike on the black. It's 0-1. A bullet to first base. And they'll run him down and tag him out between first and second. A double play.
Now batting, the pitcher, Elvis Aguero.
Luke Voigt will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Number 45, Luke Voigt.
There's that circle change of his, but it's outside for ball 1. They'll come in here at 259. 2 home runs, 9 driven in. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit the other way out toward right field. Mancini will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. None left for Milwaukee. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. Hovey Milner comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. All set for the start of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, Yan Gomes. He's going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The pitcher, number 35.
And now the Cubs pitcher, Justin Steele. Luis Torrens will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 22, Luis Torrens.
And a curveball in for a strike. Torrens, the former Seattle Mariner, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
And it's quickly 0-2. Torrens stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. One out, nobody on. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this is swung on and missed. Two are quickly retired to start inning number 8. So the lineup flips over and digging in. Nico Horner, a hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. This pitch is popped up. Tellez has room in foul territory. And that ends.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
Michael Rooker is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next, the dangerous power threat, Willie Adames.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
Christian Yelich is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Popped him up. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Michael.
Coming to the plate now, Michael Brasso. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
1-0.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fastball in the dirt, and that's going to get away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Liner in there for a base hit. Adames is on his way home. Safe at the plate as they inch back here, but there's still a ways to go.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side, to send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send in a close play, but it all worked out.
Into the box, Rowdy Tellez. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Hot shot down the line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
2-2.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. 1 there, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
The right fielder, number 33.
So 2 gone now in the Brewers' half of the 8th, and next to bat will be Jesse Winker. He's set, and the pitch. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2. Hughes is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty V. And I call a guy like this troubleshooters. Guys that you can bring into a game with runners in scoring position. They don't panic. They keep the game at a slow pace.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 2 hits lead to a run here for Milwaukee. Devin Williams enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
And he won't risk the long throw across. He'll hang on to it. It's an infield single. Trey Mancini will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. He's set. Here it comes. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. That's by him for strike 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard up the middle. Reined in to second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
Now batting, the finisher.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Cody Bellinger, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. 2 out, nobody on. And that misses. 2-1. Williams playing here in his age 26 season. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4. So that's the 2nd walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
First delivery to him on the way. Patrick Wisdom stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope, ball. Two balls, 1 strike.
2 out with the man at first. Strike swinging, chased a high one there.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off of for ball number 3.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
He's set, and the payoff pitch. And there's strike 3, so we'll see now if they can manage to hold. Michael Fulmer, a right-handed reliever, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. First pitch coming, here it is. Number 28 is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Digging in and looking for more, Bryce Turang. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. And he takes ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Scooped up. Throw to first will take care of him, and the Brewers are now down to their final out.
Now batting, the catcher, William Contreras.
Digging in now, William Contreras. First offering on its way. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-0 now.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally.
But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
Well, these guys feel pretty good about themselves, and they should. Anytime you can come into somebody else's ballpark and sweep a 3-game tilt, you're doing something right. Great team effort.
9-1 is the way this one ends. The Chicago Cubs led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Justin Steele earns win number 7 on the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 9 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Brewers, 1 run, 8 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 21 minutes. Our paid attendance at Miller Park this afternoon, 41,900. The Brewers thank you for attending today's game and remind you to please drive home safely.